happening, everyone? This is Pastor Travis with your announcements for the Fort Myers Seventh-day Adventist Church this week. I want to begin by once again thanking all of our volunteers who have been so dutifully and helpfully hanging out at our church over the last 2 weeks in our community and helping members of our church. We just praise the Lord for bringing them here. And if some of you are still here, we want to thank you so much for the time you spent here in our community. If there is anything that we can do for you as a member of our church or an attender today, this Sabbath, please let us know. We want to continue to help those who have been affected the most by Hurricane Ian, and we will continue to supply food, supplies, anything that you may need. Brenda will be the person to talk to, and we thank God for her and the amount of time she has spent here over the last 2 weeks is too many hours to count. So thank you, Brenda. Thank you for all the team who has put so much time into helping our community this week. Our next announcement is an update concerning our Peru mission trip that we are planning this coming March. I will be headed to Peru this coming Monday and getting all the details about the trip. So if you have wanted to know more about the church that we're going to be serving and the community we're going to be working in and the accommodations and transportation that we'll be having on this trip before you commit to going, I will be able to bring back all those details, and we will be looking forward to another Vespers program updating those of you who are interested in going to Peru in March. So please keep me in prayer as I travel this coming week. Also, as many of you are aware, even though we are dealing with cleanup and recovery from Hurricane Ian, there is a war, a literal war happening right now in Ukraine. I, along with a team from Markham Woods Church in Orlando, are going to be flying over to Ukraine the first week of November. We are attempting to raise $100,000 to support an orphanage there with desperately needed supplies for the kids as well as food. And you can imagine the trauma that many are going through there. Even just this last week, indiscriminate bombs were going off all over the country. So our thoughts and prayers are still with our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. And if this is something that you would like to support, you can do so by logging into the website provided here on the screen and donating to the cause in Ukraine. Our final announcement has to do with our Unchained evangelistic outreach program that we originally had scheduled to begin on October 20th, but because of Hurricane Ian, we have postponed the beginning of this campaign to November 10 through 19. So if you are interested in sharing your story about overcoming addiction or anxiety, depression, and wouldn't mind being interviewed for this particular event, please let us know. We definitely have several volunteers who have already signed up, and we look forward to continuing to support our community during this rough time with these testimonies of hope and recovery as we unchain ourselves from sin and chain ourselves to Jesus Christ. Well, that's what's happening this week at the Fort Myers Seventh-day Adventist Church. Thank you once again for choosing to worship with us together, whether you're worshiping online or at the church today. We are so glad you're here, and we look forward to getting to know you better.